I hope you're doing well. I'm kind of all over the place right now. I've been having some really strong emotions about the way black people are portrayed in the world. I know it's not everybody's thoughts. I know everybody doesn't think the same, but you know, we get a bad rap. We really, really do, and I don't understand why. Why I feel like coming on today and talking about this is because of the recent stories of the two black people that were stopped in Barneys in New York. Barneys, we don't have a Barneys in the UK, but from what I gather, it's like a luxury department store. I would say maybe something like Harrods, which is in the UK. Basically, the first one was a teenager, a boy, a male. And he went into the store with his debit card and bought a belt for I think it was about $350. Why he felt to spend that money, I don't really know on a belt. That's a bit silly, but that's not really here or there really in this situation. He bought the belt with his debit card, and as he was leaving, or as he left, he was stopped by police because they thought he was using a card by fraud. The card has his name on it. He paid for the card, he paid for the belt. He didn't steal the belt. He didn't walk out the shop with the belt. He paid for the belt. So when is it a crime to pay for something? I don't understand. He paid for it. I know I'm saying it again and again, but it's just, I'm trying to get it into my head and make sense of it. The next one was a teenage girl in the same store. She bought a $2,500 bag. Again, why was she spending that money? I don't know, but you know, she spent her money on this bag, and she too was stopped by security guards because they thought she may have stolen the card or the bag or whatever the case may be. They didn't believe she had the funds to pay for this bag. And what reason could they have other than her being black? They both were black, and that's the only reason, from what I gather and what the rest of the world seems to see, is that's the only reason why they would have stopped them. And it's disgusting that our money not good enough? Like, we work for our money. Why is my money not as good as somebody else's just because of the colour of my skin? And what upsets me even more is, like, it's not just in the States it happens. I'm sure it happens everywhere, because I'm from the UK, and there's been several times now that I've walked into a shop and I've been followed by the security guards. And at first I thought maybe it was in my head, I'm just, you know, just having one of those days. But it's happened so much now that I can't ignore it anymore. And it's got to the point where, you know, the security guards will be following me, and they'll be like pretending they're doing things with the shelves when I look at them, if I see them. Or they'll turn around and go the other way. And, you know, that's just blatantly obvious you're following me. And what makes it even worse, there's been times where I've been followed and I've seen some white chick, they're stealing. Putting stuff in their coats. I've seen one take a sandwich out of my shop. She took a big old baguette, 3 baguettes out of a sandwich shop, and walks out, and I just stood there and looked at her. But while I'm being watched, anybody else can be stealing, and it's just not right. And we as a people are being victimised all the time. It's like, when is this going to end? You know, we have to do something about this, because it's not right. And I don't want my daughter to grow up in a world where she's guilty just because of the colour of her skin. And we need to come together as a people and grow and work together, because the black people that are seem to be doing things for themselves, they don't want to put it back into the black community. They're joining up with others and, you know, leaving the rest behind. And we went to build together. And I don't want to say anything that's going to offend anybody or upset anybody, but at the end of the day, we're upset and we're offended all the time, and it's okay. It's like we're allowed to be treated this way. I just hope this opens a lot of people's eyes, and something will be done one day. I say one day because it probably won't be in my lifetime, but I hope one day our children we live in a world where we are treated the same. I've got nothing else to say about this right now, but I'm out. If you've got anything to say about this, you could put it in the description below. Let's keep this conversation going. The more we keep it going, the more people will see it, the more people will, you know, understand what's going on and try and make a change. But I'm gone. Laters.